Once upon a time, there was a young girl who always looked up at the sky and dreamed about the world beyond the stars. Her name was Laila. One night, as a storm shook the windows of her room, she closed her eyes and felt herself drifting away. She was enveloped in a warm, golden light, and when she opened her eyes, she found herself no longer in her room, but in a place that seemed straight out of her dreams. Before her stood a magnificent gate that glowed like a million pearls. As the gate swung open, she stepped through and found herself in a realm that was unlike anything she had ever seen or imagined. The skies shimmered with waves of color. Birds with crystal wings filled the air, scattering light with every flap. Rivers flowed like crystal glass, and along their banks grew gardens of luminous fruits. Each bite overflowed with an indescribable joy and peace that filled her heart and made her want to dance. As Layla walked through this magical realm, she saw people smiling, singing, and resting in complete harmony. There was no sorrow, no fear, only eternal peace. Everything and everyone seemed to be connected by an invisible thread of love. She continued on until she saw a magnificent palace ahead of her. It wasn't built from stone or gold, but from pure, radiant light. From within, she heard the most soothing melodies that seemed to wash over her, making her heart feel weightless. As she approached the palace, suddenly, in the distance, she saw darkness beginning to spread like a dark cloud. It consumed the light and silenced the joy. The faces of those around her grew dim, and fear filled the air. The very foundations of this heavenly realm seemed to be trembling. A wise and gentle guardian approached her and said, "This darkness is born from the pain, greed, and hatred of the world below. Only a visitor from earth, pure of heart, can stop it from consuming all of heaven." Hearing this, Layla felt a surge of fear. She had never imagined that the world she knew, with all its sadness and conflicts, could have a connection to this beautiful place. But looking at the frightened faces around her, she knew she had to do something. And so, remembering the little star a child had given her on her birthday, she held it tightly. And in that moment, it blazed with a brilliant, otherworldly light. The darkness trembled, then slowly vanished as heaven shone brighter than it had ever been before. Overcome with emotion, the guardian approached her and said, "You have saved us, little one. But no, your time here is not yet over. You must return to the world below and keep the light alive." Layla felt a deep sadness at having to leave such a peaceful place, but she also felt a renewed sense of purpose. With a final wave goodbye, she awoke in her room. The storm had vanished, and only the soft sound of rain could be heard. In her hand, she still felt the faint sparkle of the star. From that day forward, Layla lived her life differently. She helped those in need, forgave those who had hurt her, and spread kindness to all she met. For she knew that every act of goodness, no matter how small, keeps the light of heaven alive. And so the tale of Layla serves as a reminder to all who hear it that within each of us, no matter how dark things may seem, a spark of heaven still shines. It's up to us to nurture that light and let it guide our actions. For in doing so, we not only bring light into the lives of others, but also fulfill our own purpose. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more magical tales. Until next time, keep the light of kindness alive in your heart.